guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've come back again with another tutorial. So this time it's going to be a Karwachauth look. Now this is a last minute makeup tutorial for Karwachauth people. So any girls, beautiful women out there who doesn't know what they have to do for Karwachauth, this tutorial is perfect for them because the eye makeup which I'm going to be creating here, it's a super simple but again a very beautiful and elegant eye makeup. So let's get started and let me show you guys how to get this beautiful, rich, elegant makeup in just a couple of minutes. So without wasting your time, let's get started and let me show you guys what I have done and what all products I have used to create this beautiful look. Let's get started, but before moving forward, please guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, press the notification bell icon and follow me on all my social media handles. All the direct links to all my social media handles are mentioned down below, so please follow me everywhere and please subscribe to my channel. So without wasting time, let's get started and let me show you guys how I created this look. So today I'm going to be starting with my eye makeup first. So in the beginning I'm going to be starting with my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows today I'm taking a NYX Cosmetics eyebrow pencil in the shade Espresso. First of all, using a spoolie, I will be brushing my eyebrow hair in the upwards direction, and then using a pencil side, I will be start filling my eyebrows very gently and just filling the gaps within my hair where I feel like there are a little less hair. So I'm just going to be filling the gap. Now next step, it's going to be to clean the edges of my eyebrow and to make it look more crisp and more sharp. I'm going to be taking a concealer on the very pointed flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going to be applying a very little bit concealer on it, and I'm going to be start cleaning the eyebrow shape to make it more crisp and sharp. Now let's move on to the eye makeup. So I'm not going to be using any eye primer today because the eye look which we are doing is a super simple eye makeup. I'm going to be using this whatever palette from Colourpop Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using this shade Pass It On from the palette. I'm going to be using this color on my crease. So just to enhance my crease, I'm just applying this color on my crease, and you can call it as my transition shade because this is going to be the first shade which I'm using. So applying it on my crease very gently and then also following the same thing on the other side of my eye, just giving a little depth to my crease. Now let's move on to the next color. So the next color which I'm going to be taking is a copycat color from the whatever palette from Colourpop Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using a big blending brush now and taking a very little bit copycat color from the palette, and I'm going to be smoothing the edges of the color which I've applied on my crease and just very gently blending it out. Now let's move on to the next color, which is going to be a tardy, and I'm going to be taking this glitter shade, and then you can use your fingers or you can use a brush. I'm going to be using my fingers and applying it on my eyelid, like the eye socket. I'm going to be covering that area. And next thing is going to be, I'm going to be using this liquid glitter eyeshadow from Revlon, and I'm going to be applying this glitter eyeshadow on my eye socket, basically the eyelid. And this is a very pigmented and non-sticky eyeshadow, glitter eyeshadow. I mean, once you apply it, there's not like you won't feel like a tackiness or stickiness because it dries up very quickly. So very nice product. Move on to the eyeliner. So I'm using an Inklot gel eyeliner to create a very thin eyeliner. I'm not going to be doing a wing eyeliner. I'm just creating a small eyeline, very like close to my eyelash line, just to give a little depth to my eyes and give the eyeliner effect. Doing the same thing on the other side as well. Now once that is done, I'm going to be cleaning my face using a makeup remover sheet. I'm just doing this if there's any fallouts from the eyeshadow which I've used, it can be clean before we move to our base makeup. Again, a base makeup, so I'm going to be using a Farsley Rose Gold Elixir, one of my favorite products. I'm not sure whether it is still available in the market or not. You guys can check Sephora or go to farsley.com to check that. Applying a little bit quantity on my hands and then just massaging it all over my face and on my neck area. Now foundation which I'm using is again my favorite foundation, which is a Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild Beauty. Applying it all over my face and on my neck area. It is one of my favorite foundation, good for people who have normal to oily skin and very pigmented, buildable, you can build the coverage, and blends out very nicely. Just make sure you buy a correct shade according to your skin color, and then using a damp beauty blender I will be blending it out evenly on my face and on my neck area. You can also use a foundation brush, but I like using a beauty blender because I feel that beauty blender gives you a very nice touch and a very nice blend that the foundation gets blendable into your skin color and skin tone. So that's why I love using a beauty blender. Now let's move on to the concealer. So for concealer today I'm using is again one of my favorite product. So this time I'm using a L'Oreal Paris concealer, that is an infallible concealer, applying it under my eyes and on my nose bridge, little bit on my forehead, and then little bit on my lip area. I choose these areas according to my face because I would like to highlight these areas, and then using the damp beauty blender I will be blending them out evenly. While blending the concealer nearby my eyes, I always look upwards in the upwards direction so that it gets blended out nicely. Now for the loose powder today I'm using a Coty Airspun loose powder, taking it on the beauty blender. I do this way, that I take a little bit on the beauty blender and then dust out the extra, and then remaining which is left on the beauty blender, I just blend it and apply it on my areas where I want to apply it. Once that is done, I'm going to be using a setting spray to set my base makeup, and this time the setting spray which I'm using is from Milani Cosmetics. I'm going to be contouring and sculpting my face. So for contour today I'm using a L'Oreal Paris infallible contour stick, and I'm gently applying it on the high points of my cheeks and on my I'm also going to be contouring my nose, a little bit on my lip and on my forehead area. Then using a contour brush, I'm going to be contouring the high points of my cheeks, just blending it out, doing it very smoothly. It might look like that I'm doing it very fast and very harsh way, but that's not true. I'm doing it very gently. So this happens, the movement of your brush gets easier once you start practicing and you become professional. So slowly you learn the ideas and how you have to move the brush. So that's why it looks little fast, but I'm doing it very gently on my face, and nearby my forehead I always try to mix the contour towards my hairline so that it gets mixed up and my face looks more lifted up. For the blush today I'm using a big blush from Milani and applying it on the apple of my cheeks, little bit on my chin and little bit on my nose tip. The highlighter, I'm using an e.l.f. Cosmetics highlighter, applying it on the high points of my cheeks just to highlight the cheek area, and then also going to be applying it on my nose bridge and on my nose tip. Again, using a setting spray to set my base makeup. Make sure you cover your eye makeup so that you don't want to ruin your eye makeup. Now let's complete our remaining eye makeup. I'm going to be using a NYX Cosmetics pencil in the shade Jet Black, and I'm going to be applying it on my waterline. Doing the same thing on the other side as well, applying the black kajal on my waterline. Then using a pencil brush, I'm going to be smoking it out and blending that eye kajal. You can also take a little bit of black eyeshadow just to make the blend a little easier and give that smooth effect. Now I'm going to be using the Colourpop palette again. I'm going to be using this color Duh, which has all this beautiful glitter. I'm going to be applying it on my eyelid and eye socket just to enhance my eye makeup more. Doing the same thing on the other side as well. This is totally an optional step. If you want, you can skip it, but I am doing it just to enhance the eye makeup more. Now let's move on to curling our eyelashes. I'm using this Real Techniques eyelash curler to curl my eyelashes, and for the mascara I'm using a Huda Beauty Legged mascara, which is, you guys know, my favorite, and I'm going to be very gently applying this mascara on my eyelashes. For the fake eyelashes, I've used a Bay eyelashes from Colourpop Cosmetics. Now let's do our lipsticks. I'm going to be using this lip liner from Becca Cosmetics. I am sure this product won't be available in the market because this brand has been discontinued. So I'm using this lip liner. For the lipstick, I'm going to be using this Maybelline lipstick in the shade More Ruby. I'm not sure about the exact name, so everything is mentioned in the description. Make sure you check it out. This color is very rich, very pigmented, and I just love how smooth and it gives you that buttery finish. I just love this lipstick. I've added the bindi, beautiful jhumkas. I wore this beautiful bandhani, I don't know how you say it, bandage or bandhani suit. It looks definitely beautiful with the entire look how I've created it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. All the product details, the suit and the earrings, everything is mentioned down in the description box. Make sure you guys check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will be happy to answer them, or you can reach out to me directly on Instagram and DM me. I will be happy to answer your questions. Alright guys, so that was all about today's tutorial. I will catch you guys super soon with a brand new video, but please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social media handles. But till then, please stay safe.